Welcome to a very special NIHL Game of the Week here from Glacier Ice Arena in Vernon Hills. It is the boys' Premier Select All-Star Games. We got 5 of them for you today. A quintuple of hockey games here from Vernon Hills Ice Arena. On the North Rink, my partner, Mike Napolitano. My name's Aaron Schellen, and we'll start with the 10Us. And Mike, we got 10U, 12Us over on the South Rink starting in about 10 minutes, 14Us back here, 16Us on the South Rink, 18Us on the North Rink. Should be a lot of fun here tonight from Vernon.
I'm very excited for this one, Aaron. We've got a number of, as you said, games on the schedule, and you and I are going to be covering 3 of them. Eric and Ethan will have the other 2, and it's going to be a jam-packed night here in Vernon Hills.
It will. The Northern Illinois Hockey League launched the Premier Select level of play during the 2021-2022 season. Qualification for the Premier Select is based solely on a team's on-ice performance during seeding round play. This format ensures that only the strongest Tier 2 teams playing in NIHL ascend to this highest level of play in the league Premier Select. All-star selections come from the Premier Select level teams. The number of All-Stars from each team is based on the regular season standings as of December 23rd. Welcome to the 2025 NIHL Youth All-Star event. Players were nominated by their clubs, and the selection for the All-Star team was made by the members of the All-Star Committee and from NIHL's executive board. Goalies were nominated by opposing teams' coaches, and the top vote-getters were named to the All-Star roster. The league and the players would like to express their gratitude to all the committee members, volunteers, and partners that make the All-Star event a fun and rewarding experience for the kids of the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Let's take a look at those 10U standings going into the All-Star game today. Leading the way are the Blackbirds, 13 games, 10-2-1. 85 goals in 13 games.
That is what stood out to me,
That is
Aaron.
a steamroller of an offense right there.
The next closest team is the Huskies with 64 goals.
Yeah, 64 goals and only 9 games for the Huskies in third place. In second place, Northbrook at 8-3-0. The aforementioned Huskies 6-2-1 in third place. Joliet Jaguars in fourth at 4-6-1. Peoria Mustang 3-6-1 in their 10 games. The host Ice Dogs 3-8, and the Chicago Stallions 2-9-2. So again, the number of players on each team is based on those standings. So you will see more Blackbirds, more Northbrook skaters, and more Huskies on this on these rosters here tonight. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee Wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. We did the girls All-Star games just a week ago.
Yeah, I was
out
hearing that
West Dundee.
A couple of really nail-biting games for those All-Star games.
Yeah, we saw some good games, saw some fun games out at West Dundee, Canlan. So now the boys will take center stage. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of the season. And Mike, that's coming up fast, man. First weekend in March.
Yeah.
Premier Select Championship games at the United Center. For more information about NIHL and its programs, contact Bob Apter, the NIHL president, or visit the website.
I saw him walking around just a second ago.
I was gonna say, you don't have to call or email Bob Apter. If you're here in Vernon Hills, just go down into the lobby, find Bob, and tell him you want some information about NIHL. He's down there. So before we get into this, I do want to thank Bob, Larry, and especially Ruben Medina for helping us here at Stream Sports Midwest put this broadcast on, making sure that we have everything we need here to bring you guys these 5 NIHL All-Star games. And not just these 5 games, but all of the games that myself and my partner Eric and Mike and the 4th member of our crew, Ethan, have done here over the last 4 years. We are well over 200 NIHL games broadcast over the last 4 years, and wouldn't have been possible without the 3 of them, as well as I want to thank the team managers, because a lot of these games wouldn't be possible without you coming to us and saying, hey, we want you to come out and do one of our games. So it's a lot of fun for the 4 of us. We all love the sport of hockey. First and foremost, we are hockey fans. Doesn't matter whether they're 10 years old or 30. We're huge hockey fans. This is a great opportunity for us. It's a lot of fun for us as well as for the kids. So The way this should work is we got about 25 seconds left in warm-ups here, and they'll line up both teams on the blue lines, and on the red lines, and they should be announcing the players one at a time. We're not piped into the PA here at Glacier. So what I will do is, as they start to announce the players from each team, I will do my best to identify the player that is being called out, and I will announce him so that you can cheer for your son, nephew, brother, second cousin, whatever. So that's how things are going to work. 13-minute periods, and I can tell right off the bat I'm going to have a problem here today.
Uh-oh.
Because you look at what's considered the home team, which we will call, I believe that's Team Kane down to our right. So we got Team Kane as your home team, and Team Taves will be considered your road team. The home team, supposed to be in white. What do you see down there, Mike?
Oh, I see a lot of different colors.
Yeah, I see some blue jerseys down there. Those are the Huskies home jerseys. I see the Stallions over there in their home yellows. So that's going to throw me tonight for sure.
That's tough because, you know, we have, that's actually not the Huskies, that's the Peoria Mustangs.
Oh, that is the, yeah, that's right. Okay.
We have the Huskies in the very similar baby blue colors on this side.
Oh, you're killing me.
You know, if that's going to be confusing for us, just imagine how it is for the players as well.
For the players looking for their teammates, they turn around and looking for a light blue jersey, but hey, I got news for you, it's the wrong team.
At least we don't have yellow on this side, and we have the Jaguars in their black
they're
home
blacks
jerseys.
And the Vegas Golden Knights-esque jerseys, and then the Stallions in their Boston Bruins road jerseys, the black and gold. So that team down to our left, we're going to call them Team Taves. They are, quote-unquote, the away team here tonight. And we'll see where the PA chooses to start. They should start with the road team, you would think.
Let's meet tonight's lineups. First, for the away team, Team Taves.
Yep, Team Taves.
Representing the Chicago Stallions, forward number 82, Bo Stembridge.
This is Bo Stembridge representing the Chicago Stallions.
Representing the Glacier Ice Dogs, forward number 50, Jacob Garcia Ruiz.
Representing the host Ice Dogs, Jacob Garcia Ruiz, a forward number 50. Also representing the Ice Dogs, a goalie number 30, Caden Fay. From the Joliet Jaguars, this will be a forward, Mason Tepke. He's got a couple of teammates with him. Number 97, Alex Schoolman. And finally, their goalie, number 62. This will be Cam Miller working his way out. So 3 Stallions here in this 10U. Representing the Blackbirds, the defenseman, number 16, Logan Burleson. Forward, number 20. This is Billy Bender making his way out. And the final Blackbird on the away team, Team Taves, is number 91, Camden Vallow. From the Northbrook Blue Hawks, they'll start with number 4, Will Vanderplas. We got 3 players as well. Forward number 10, Harrison Soper. And finally, the Northbrook goalie, number 88, Ryan Shandling. A couple more teams represented here. For the Peoria Junior Mustangs, will start with a forward, number 86, Keegan Dolan. Number 91, Noah Zupanzik. The 2 forwards representing the Mustangs. And for the Huskies, the last 2 skaters out there. First, a forward, number 2, Rocco Dima. And last, but certainly not least, a forward, number 20, Alex Stotch. That is your away team, Team Taves, here tonight, 10U. And a good crowd here at Vernon, not surprising. And now we will do Team Kane, which is your home squad.
And now introducing the home team all-stars, Team Kane.
First for the Chicago Stallions, this is a defenseman, number 10, Matthew Fettridge. 3 Stallions out there. A forward, number 42, Matthew Cohen, next out. And lastly, the Stallions starting goalie, Jaden Schneidwind, number 88. 3 goalies for each team, so each goalie will play a period. Representing the host Ice Dogs, a forward, number 8, Jacob Loud. It's the only Ice Dog on Team Kane. From the Joliet Jaguars, a forward, Cooper Andrews. He gets a nice ovation. Now a defenseman, number 7, Danny Harris. From the Midwest Blackbirds, a forward, this is number 52, George Durr. Defenseman, number 77 from the Blackbirds as well, Parker Lindemann. Blackbirds goalie, number 8, Hudson Shale is goalie number 2. From the Northbrook Blue Hawks, number 22, this is a forward, Preston Busco. Forward number 30, Keaton Spaniak. So a couple of forwards representing the Blue Hawks. From the Junior Mustangs, number 18, looking very much like a home Husky skater. That's Easton Paul. And then for the Romeoville Huskies, this is Vincent Stellato, number 72. A forward, number 16, Jordan Plum. A defenseman, number 43, Easton Vedito. And one more, the final member of Team Kane is a goalie from the Huskies, number 24, Elijah Cottrell. So that is your home team, that is Team Kane. Do our national anthem. We'll be back right after that. All right, Mike, let's get to it.
I am ready as you are, Aaron.
I am ready for this hockey. Well, as I said, 3 goalies for each team, so each team will get, each goalie will get 1 period, so we'll see who gets the starts here for each squad. It'll be
for Team Kane, we also already have Hudson Shale in the net.
Number 8, I was just going to mention his name. Hudson Shale's ready to go. He's the
I didn't know
first
if you
one
were
out
looking
there.
over there already.
I wasn't. I was looking down at I was about to talk about the 3 goalies on each side. So I appreciate you jumping in for me there. Hudson Shale will get the start for Team Kane, and we're still waiting on Team Taves. And it's always going to be really interesting to see the strategies of these coaches. Do you try to mix and match your lines, or do you put 3 Midwest Blackbirds out there at the same time?
You know, that is a good question. I think, you know, chemistry does play a role here, but you never know. Some of these kids have maybe played on other teams with other members from other teams, so.
Caden Fay will get the start down to our left for Team Taves. Puck is thrown out to center ice. Played here by Bender for Team Taves. Battle at center ice. Vanderplas skates it across the blue line, loses it. I think you might see it, and this is what we saw in the girls' games. You saw a lot of mix and match until you had an important, like an offensive zone draw on a power play or something like that. And then there were times where we would see 5 skaters from the same team all out there at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically you putting yourself on a power play, I think, at that point, right? You know, you're trying to stack the deck a little bit. You know, it's still about, you know, the results here, but it's also just a fun event for the kids and get to showcase some of NIHL's very best.
Yeah, I want to give the officials who called the girls' games last week did a fantastic job of letting the kids play, but calling the plays that were blatant. The plays that affected definitely affected the pace of play, and they did a fantastic job. Nothing egregious. Let the kids play. They had a lot of fun, and so did we.
There's a nice move there from number 10. That's
Fettridge. Yeah, Matthew Fettridge from the Chicago Stallions, wearing the yellow, but he's part of the home team, Team Kane, here this evening. Skating up through center ice. Now as George Durr gets the puck. Durr from a bad angle, centers it. Beautiful pass. There's a goal. Jordan Pla, excuse me, no, that's Easton Paul. Got me right away. Saw the Huskies, and I called it. No, that was Easton Paul from the Peoria Junior Mustangs. Takes the feed from George Durr, buries it, and gives Team Kane a 1-0 lead.
Well, George Durr took that face-off to start the game. C on his chest. He's also a center, and he showed why right there. He sets up that beautiful play, but how about that goal? The lone representative from the Huskies on that side getting the job done.
We saw that
not the Huskies. I just
you
did that
it
too.
yourself, Peoria Junior. Yeah, we saw it.
Mustangs.
We saw it with the girls last week. The girls, I think it was the girls 18U. They had 2 players on. They had 1 player on each roster, and one of them scored a goal. One of them scored the first goal, and the other one assisted on the other goal.
Oh wow!
So yeah, you small numbers, but you represent. So 1-0 home team. Easton Paul for Peoria gets the home team on the board. This is pushed over into the corner. This is Jordan Plum of the Huskies. He cuts it back in the corner. Nice move there by Loud. Loud shot goes wide. Backhanded towards the net by Cooper Andrews, and that's covered up by Caden Fay.
Wow, this home team has had some really nice.
Easton Paul.
Really nice possession in the offensive zone. As we're getting the goal announced there.
Yeah, they got his name wrong, unfortunately. They called him Paul Easton. It's Easton Paul. I want to make sure we get that right. Easton Paul with the goal, not Paul Easton. Nice left pad save made by Fay. A couple of whacks at it by Keaton Spaniak, but Fay does a nice job of staying low. And now Team Taves will work it out into center ice.
Nice sidestep move.
Yeah, Logan Burleson from the Midwest Blackbirds takes it down low, puts it off the side of the net. It's played there by Spaniak, and it's cleared out. We'll come all the way down for an icing. So 10 minutes gone by. 10 minutes left, rather. 3 minutes gone by here in the first. So 10U.
That's a quick 10 minutes.
Yeah, a quick 10 minutes. Time flies by when you're having fun. No, this game, the 12U game starts. About now? Yeah, I think they're out on the ice right now behind us on the south rank. We'll get the ice scrape, and then the 14U will start after this. Here's a shot from the point, in and out of the glove of the goaltender, Hudson Shale, and good defense there played by Matthew Fettridge to work that puck away from an open net. Took me a second. I saw the yellow jersey. I thought Team Taves had an open net goal, but no, that was Matthew Fettridge for the home team. Working the puck out of the danger zone. Here's Vanderplas. Vanderplas top of the near dot. The shot, the score. Will Vanderplas got some space, Mike, and just a little bar down ski goal for number 4, Will Vanderplas, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like it may have tipped off the defender's stick on its way there, but a really nice job by Vanderplas to shoot through the defender. You know, sometimes you don't have to have that perfect lane to the net. Sometimes the defender acts as the screen. Goaltender really couldn't just see that shot, so
Yeah,
no fault to Hudson Shale on that one, but what a nice goal, and we're even at 1.
Up over the right shoulder of Hudson Shale. Now Team Kane right back on the counterattack. Down low. Vincent Stellato has it taken away from him. It's kept in at the near half boards, though, by Durr. Durr with an assist on that goal. Back to the point. Here's a shot from the point. Puck pinballs around, and almost Paul again, not able to get a stick on it, though. And now Team Taves out to center ice. Here's Soper, Harrison Soper of Northbrook. He'll take the shot that'll go wide. Put off the side of the net. And Team Kane comes out of the pack with the puck. Cutting back is Durr. This looks very reminiscent of their first goal. Durr tries to stick handle through traffic, but the puck ends up in between the dots. The shot's deflected. And it comes out to center ice, where it'll be played here by Easton Vedito of the Huskies. He'll go D to D. Simple passes, I like that. When you don't really know your teammate well, you make the smart pass, the simple pass, D to D. Puck is stolen here, though, by Keegan Dolan. Dolan of Peoria takes it down low, below the red line, stops in the corner, slings it out front, turns, and he finds his teammate, but tonight they're on the opposite sides as Easton Paul steals it away.
Well, Team Kane has kind of answered your question. They had 3 separate players out there that represented the Huskies on that last line and kind of worked for the chemistry, but as you said, a couple of players not normally playing with each other had to make some cautious passes because that chemistry might not be there yet.
Out into the offensive zone is Team Taves. Puck is centered there. We apologize for that. And now Plum comes out with it. Plum takes it through a double team.
Look
Plum
out.
on the backhand, the forehand. Nice save, the rebound swept away by Zapanzik, and Plum almost a highlight reel goal here in the first period.
Yeah, he put that puck through the defender's triangle. That's underneath the stick, but it's still in front of the skates, and it's a tough area for the defender to reach to.
And there's a shot that beats the goalie. I think, let me get a number there. I think that's Alex Stosh, number 20, as that's just a shot from a bad angle that Hudson Shale probably wants back. But yeah, that's going to be number 20, Alex Stosh, representing the Romeoville Huskies, giving Team Taves a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Aaron, that shot never left the ice, and I think that one just caught Shale off guard. But here we are, a 2-1 lead for the away team, Team Taves. Going back to that stick move, that was a really nice move, and then almost a rebound for Team Kane after it went off the pads. But sometimes creating your own chances gets you that room to have that structure in front of the net.
And a little bit more space in a game like this, right? You know, I mean, these kids aren't allowed to check. They're not allowed, there's no body checking at the 10U level, but that doesn't mean there isn't physical play. You know, they'll battle along the boards and stuff, but like in any all-star game, a little bit more open space to play with. So you might see some dangles. You might see some, you know, some five-hole moves with the puck. Here's a draw to the right of Caden Fay, who's made a couple of good saves. Back to the point. Vedito will wind up, shoot it wide, but onto the stick of Spaniak. Gets away from him. Kept it at the point by Team Kane. That's Matthew Cohen of the Stallions. Gets his pocket picked by his teammate, Bo Stembridge. Again, tonight they're enemies. Here's Schoolman. He loses the puck. Bounces up in the air. Spaniak plays it down with his body. Spaniak tries to backhand it over to Cohen. Goes behind Cohen. Back to the point. Walking in from the point is Harris. The shot in. And the save is made by Fay. Danny Harris walking in from the blue line, getting a lot on that wrist shot, but I've been impressed from Caden Fay so far. This young goalie for the Ice Dogs looked pretty good.
Yeah, he's had to face a couple of tough shots, and there's been a lot of offensive zone time here for Team Kane, but he has stood tall and kept his team in the lead here.
Here's a shot from the point. The traffic in front, that puck is still loose. I can see it from here. The officials can see it. The shot swept just wide. Lindemann keeps it in at the point, puts it towards net. Goalie doesn't have his stick, and that will come out. Fay was laying on his belly, but you could see the puck sitting right to his left. You were just waiting for Team Kane to tap that home. Here comes Durr again. Tries to stick handle through traffic, loses it. That's onto the stick, though, of Stiletto, and Fay makes another save.
Well, we've seen a lot from the Huskies thus far. Last time it was all three of them on the same time. This time, Stellato with the point-blank opportunity, but Fay stands tall again. You know, he sprawled a little early on that last one, and as you said, puck was still really loose, and you're lucky that didn't go in through the back door. I thought we might have jinxed him right there.
I mean, if I can see the puck from up here, then the official can probably see it too. Kept in at the point by Harris. Harris will throw it down into the corner. Durr, been impressed with him as well, number 52 here in the early going. Back to the point to Harris. Harris dumps it right back in. Tapped away. This is Logan Burleson representing the Midwest Blackbirds. Has the puck stolen by his Blackbird teammate, George Durr. And now Team Taves out of the pack. Nice indirect self-pass. Alex Schoolman has got a couple of skaters to his left. And I think he got fooled there, Mike. I think he got fooled. He looked up. He saw Easton Paul to his left.
I think so, too.
But Easton's not on his team here tonight. There were two blue jerseys right to his left, and he passed it to the wrong one.
I think we all got fooled there for a
little
second, because
bit.
I thought he did have help in the center there. And
he did.
He made a nice move to get in. I don't know if he had more room to get to the center himself, so the pass was the smart move. It's just that's not his teammate.
Yeah, he was looking for Alex Stotch, who is his teammate here tonight, number 20. He's got the puck right here. He was behind Paul, and the puck didn't make it to him. Here comes Stotch again. The shot blockered away this time by Shale. Behind the net, off the side of the net, Schoolman into the near boards. And out with it is Plum. Plum with a lot of speed. He's got Paul on his right. Plum takes it wide, centers it, and getting that left leg over is Fay, as that was an empty net goal there for Easton Paul if Fay hadn't stuck that toe out, Mike.
That was a rocket of a centering pass, and sometimes you have to just to get it there, and just off the angle of the stick, it went wide.
Yeah, goalie did a nice job there of playing pass rather than shot, because that skater had the puck really wide. He wasn't going to shoot from where he was, so that allowed Fay to really play the pass. Kept in by Team Taves. Backhanded wide of the far post.
We've seen a lot from Plum tonight, as you just mentioned on that last rush.
Yeah, number 16 in white. Out of the zone with it, here's Matthew Fettridge. He gets cut off right at the blue line by his teammate, Bo Stembridge. Here's a shot in that's deflected into the corner. That was Rocco Dima of the Huskies, number 2 in light blue.
Yeah, what would be his normal teammate. Aaron, you talked about the chemistry in this game of guys that are playing with each other, maybe on the same line, even in an all-star game, but how about the chemistry playing against each other? You practice against these guys. Sometimes you know what they're going to do, so it makes it easier for you to anticipate their deception moves and stop them before they can move the puck into what is now your zone tonight and not theirs.
Nice move in there by Harrison Soper. Backhand right at the near post.
Almost a wraparound opportunity.
Almost Bo Stembridge tried to stuff it on the backhand and couldn't. Team Taves keeps it in at the point, though. Here's Tepke with it. Shot from Stembridge gets knocked down. Pushed towards the net. Tapped home. Goal 2.
Oh, no.
Alex Stotch has got a pair. And it just, I don't want to say a lucky bounce, but a fortunate bounce for Team Taves right onto the stick of Alex Stotch. He's got 2. Team Taves is up 3-1.
That's another one that's gone in on Hudson Shale that I think, like you said on the last one, he wants back, because that one just took a funny carom. I'm not sure if it got redirected before it got to him, but another slow roller goes in, and you know, we've seen him make some incredible snaps tonight, so I don't want to harp on him too much, but those last 2 goals, definitely not what he's used to letting up.
Yeah, Mike, I think that one did deflect on the way, and it was absolutely swept in by Stotch on that far post, but I think it deflected at least once or twice on the way in.
Look out, we're going to get a call here, tripping. And we will have our first power play of the evening. Goaltender was trying to leave while stuff was going on in the zone still.
On Team Taves on the power play here. Already up 3-1. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first period.
Yeah, so already with the lead, now they'll get a little bit more offensive zone time, because I'll be honest with you, Aaron, we've seen a lot more possession on the other side of the ice thus far in this first period.
Well, and the shots on goal bear that out, Mike. 8 shots for Team Kane, 5 for Team Taves, but where it matters,
Sometimes
Team Taves.
it's those lucky bounces.
Yep. Team Taves up 3-1, a couple of goals from Alex Stosh, one from Will Vanderplas. Back to the point, thrown in, deflection, as Stosh looks for the hat trick here in the first. Backhanded in on goal. Nice save there made by Hudson Shale, though. Holding that near post on the shot from, trying to get a number on that young man, number 86. That's Keegan Dolan.
We've seen already a couple of wraparound opportunities from Team Taves here. We'll see if they look to play that puck down low again.
Team Kane shorthanded here for 1:40. Here's a shot, goes wide of the far post by Dolan. Back at the point, Garcia Ruiz gets underneath his stick and out to center ice, where it's played by Camden Vallow. Vallow getting hounded by his teammate George Durr. Durr takes it from him. Durr on the forehand. Ooh, tries the little toe drag, but has it taken away by Garcia Ruiz.
It's a very nice move from Durr, almost a toe drag into a spinorama. Unfortunately, he just couldn't hold on to it.
Here's a shot high up on Shale. Save is made again on Keegan Dolan. And now Team Kane out with it. Durr. Durr
Backhand
between
toe
the
drag.
legs.
Look out.
Durr, backhand.
Wow.
Not able to get all the way in on goal. Did everything but score there. George Durr back to the point. Harris taps it deep. Kid's got a handle on him, Mike.
You know, earlier I was going to mention his puck protection in the corner, but a backhand toe drag through his own legs. Another one right there. That was just a regular toe drag, but wow, these are some pretty advanced moves for U10 here.
That's right. I thought that one he was just waiting for the traffic to go by. I thought he was going to let it rip, but another toe drag down at the other end, this time by Stosh again. Alex Stosh already with a couple of goals here, flipped up in the air. Over into the corner, 30 seconds left in the period. Ooh, nice move there to get the puck. Here's a shot that goes, I think, wide of the near post, comes out the near side. Parker Lindemann tries to dig the puck up and out, and they do work it out to center ice. Durr, look out here. Durr with Vanderplas on him. Durr using that speed, takes it wide. Durr's shot over the crossbar. And that'll be it on the penalty. 10 seconds left in the period, out to center ice with it. The pass to Vanderplas will elude him, and that will do it for period number 1. A fun first period. Team Taves up 3-1. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawks fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Thursday the 16th, the Blackhawks are down in Nashville taking on the Predators. And then Saturday, they return home to take on the Vegas Golden Knights. Both games 7 p.m., both games CHSN. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. The Blackhawks also want to let you know that their Little Blackhawks Learn to Play is a program created by the NHL to make hockey more accessible and to inspire boys and girls 4 to 9 years old to get in the game. The Blackhawks' goal is for the kids enrolled in this program to become a part of the local hockey community and to develop fundamental skills that help them succeed on and off the ice. If you know kids who might be interested, you can find more details and register for winter or spring Little Blackhawks Learn to Play programming at NHL.com/blackhawks/amateur/little-blackhawks. So fun first period, Mike.
Yeah, it was great. The Blackhawks are actually in action tonight at 6:30, but you know, if you're watching this game, you might have time to go
But the Blackhawks on the little TV.
But yeah.
Little TV.
If you can watch the Blackhawks these days.
Little TV.
But
Tonight is the Blackhawks get relegated to the little TV.
I was going to say, if you have a 14-year-old or a college prep hockey player in your family, you're going to be staying with us.
Or 12U or a 14U.
12U,
Going over right behind us.
They might even be done before puck drop. You never know. But the second game, no. You're tuned in with us right here on Stream
They're not going to be done
Midwest.
before puck. Well, we might be done before puck drop here.
Yeah.
This 10U game will be done before 6:30. But still, it doesn't matter. Hang out here with us anyway. Second period underway.
I know it's not your Bruins, Aaron.
Looks like it out there.
It does.
Looks like it out there. Bo Stembridge definitely looks like he could play for my Boston Bruins. He's got the puck right here on his stick. He takes the shot. It's swept away. We got new goalies out there. This is Elijah Cottrell for the Huskies. Here's Stembridge. Takes the shot off the post. Heard the ding. The puck comes out. Team Kane comes out the other way with it. This is Jacob Loud. Cross-ice pass stolen away there by Mason Tepke. And down at the other end for Team Taves is Ryan Shandling of the Northbrook Bluehawks. Here's Stembridge again. Stembridge with a shot. And that puck got knocked down as Stembridge took the shot. Kept in at the point nicely by Soper. Soper stick handles. Soper through traffic. Stembridge will go play it into the corner. He's over there with his teammate. The two of them get tied up. Bit of miscommunication there. Thrown back around. Behind the net with it here is Matthew Fettridge for the Team Kane Stallions. Stembridge takes it right back, though. Good shift shot score. I couldn't even get the words out of my mouth there, Mike. Good shift from Bo Stembridge, and it leads to a goal, and it's 4-1 Team Taves.
If I'm not mistaken, he had that first shot that rung off the iron. That was actually louder than the Super Mario little sound bite that we heard at the end of the first period when that power play expired. But this time he finds net on that one. A really nice shot and gets his team another goal. They have a commanding lead in this one now.
Yeah, he was out there. He was out there for about 1 minute and 20 seconds and started the shift off with a shot off the iron and ends his shift with a puck that hits the back of the nets. Puck is stolen there by Spaniak. Spaniak back to the point. Here's a shot from Harris in and out of the glove. A whack at it by Paul. Couple whacks at it by Easton Paul into the corner. So Ryan Shandling challenged. Here's Busco with it. He takes the shot. Wow. That was a screamer that went wide. Kept in for the moment by Team Kane. Now Team Taves will possess. That's Garcia Ruiz out to center ice with it. Throwing it forward off the skates of Alex Schoolman. Ooh, gives it away. Schoolman has it. Cuts it across. Top of the far dot. Back to the point. Garcia Ruiz. Here's a shot that's deflected, and Team Kane trying to work it out of their zone. They can't. Hemmed in here a little bit. Now Easton Paul able to bang it up off the boards and out. Team Kane with an opportunity. Spaniak all alone out in front along with Paul. Two home jerseys standing right in front of the net. Spaniak behind the net. He's battling with Will Vanderplas. Vanderplas with a goal here already. And this is Keegan Dolan out to center ice now. Dolan has got Schoolman with him. Finds Schoolman. Schoolman on the backhand. Tries to cut to the forehand. Tries to cut back, and it's swept away nicely. Good back check, Preston Busco. You don't see a lot of back checking in all-star games, but we saw one there. That shot's rifled over the net by Keegan Dolan. Easton Vedito throwing it around to the far side, onto the stick of Busco. Busco's tripped. I see no arm.
There may have been just a little bit of a pinch off on the boards. We saw one at the other end, but sometimes a stick or a leg gets caught up there and it acts as one of those teeter-totters and you're going overboard.
Busco tries to go through Vanderplas and can't. Spaniak tries to cut through the defense.
Look
He
out.
walks in all alone. Spaniak on the forehand goes 5-hole. Keaton Spaniak, representing Northbrook, brings his team back within 2.
Well, he looked like he knew what he wanted to do the moment he got that puck, and just happened to be that breakaway created by the turnover allowed him to have no pressure going into the zone, and as you said, a 5-hole goal. Like I said, he knew where he wanted to go with that puck as soon as that was on his stick, and luckily enough, it worked out.
4-2 Team Taves. Here comes Durr. Durr trying to cut that lead in half. Durr, little self-pass, aerial pass. He'll take it in the corner. Durr, ooh, another toe drag back.
Wow.
Wow, little spinorama there. Durr gets it back. Durr tries to flip the pass to Stellato. They're not able to connect. Stellato gets it back. There's a shot off the crossbar. Out. Durr bangs it home. You could feel that George Durr was going to get one here at some point, Mike, and the home team. Team Kane, 2 goals in about 30 seconds. They're right back in it.
Well, that is huge for the home team as they were down 3 goals 30 seconds later, you're only trailing by 1, and as you said, Aaron, it just felt like Durr was going to find one right there. The first one, I think, may have hit off that crossbar and stayed out, but they were still on the doorstep with numbers. They get the rebound, and it's a 1-goal game.
Yeah, that post was hit by Matthew Cohen of the Stallions, and then it just ended up on the stick of Durr, and he didn't miss it. Garcia Ruiz, little stick handle. He's in deep. The defenseman representing the host Ice Dogs loses the puck. And now Team Kane tries to dig it out. They can't. Cohen falls down, leaves it for Schoolman. Schoolman for Stembridge. Stembridge shot off the post and out.
Wow.
We've heard some iron here already in the second period. That's 2 posts down to our left, 1 to our right. Both posts here for Team Taves were hit by number 82, Bo Stembridge.
I was gonna add, that was both by him.
Cohen tries to work it forward as Team Kane looks for 3 unanswered. Stembridge, Schoolman now. Schoolman has it chopped away by Cohen. Good back check again by Matthew Cohen. It's in the corner. Rocco Dima behind the net. Dima tries to stick handle through Fettridge and can't, but gets it back. Dima out front to Fettridge. The puck bounces around and it's skated out by Team Kane.
Look out, blown tire on defense.
This is Jordan Plum. Plum on the backhand. And that's a nice save by Shandling. Plum got a lot on that backhand, Mike.
Yeah, really nice rising backhand shot and a denial from the goaltender.
Shot from Stembridge is deflected wide. Tepke tries to play it for Team Kane. Team Taves. Team Kane will work out with it. Here's Loud. Loud has got Stellato on his right. Here's Plum. Plum. Backhand and Loud with the pretty forehand. Backhand. Roof job. We're tied at 4.
That was a nice goal. Now, if you look, Loud is a righty, so that pass comes across, and it's just not quite in the wheelhouse. It's on his backhand, but he holds it there momentarily in order to get the goaltender to bite and go his way as he cuts back the direction that the pass came, and it's in the back of the net. Beautiful stick handling. Beautiful work.
Yeah, went back onto his heels to sort of slow things up a little bit once the goalie committed, and that allowed him to get to his backhand. 3 straight goals by Team Kane. We got a brand new hockey game, 4-4.
Sorry, yeah, you said, I meant his forehand to his backhand.
Yes, I know what you meant.
Yeah, he's a righty.
Yes, Loud fakes the slap shot. The pass is stolen there by Noah Zapanzik. He loses it. The shot from the point. Another post. This time Cooper Andrews hits the far post.
These two teams are just making music tonight.
That's 2 posts for each team here in about the first 6 minutes of the second period. Out front, Loud again. Loud, nice left pad save. And Shandling dives on it to cover up. Ryan Shandling in a shooting gallery right now, Mike. But that was a pretty save on Loud.
I believe that first pass that came across to Loud, was that Stellato? And this time it was Vernon?
Yep.
So a lot of really nice spatial awareness from the passing to find Loud, but of course he's in a great position for his teammates to be able to find him in dangerous areas.
Out with it here is Soper. Soper walks in. Soper tries to slam it into the back of the net, but he's fended off there by Matthew Fettridge. A couple of number 10s going at it.
He had some impressive speed breaking into the zone there.
Puck is thrown out to center ice onto the stick here of Easton Paul. Paul tries to go around Vallow and can't. Kept in at the point, tipped over to the far corner. Played there by Spaniak. Team Taves out to center ice. Garcia Ruiz gains the red line. He'll dump and chase. It's back there with Lindemann. Lindemann will take it. He'll lose it, though, to Dolan. Dolan behind the net. Dolan falls over Lindemann. It's thrown up the near boards by Paul. Kept in for the moment by Team Taves. Good check there by Paul, though. Busko out in front, tries to play the puck. Busko on his forehand, leaves it for Paul. Back to Busko. The 2 of them get tied up, and neither of them get a shot on goal. And now Team Taves out with it. Vallow, Camden Vallow taking it wide. Vallow on his backhand, now below the red line. Puck is swept in towards the goal, hits a skate and just stops in the high slot area. Aerial pass a little too hard for Easton Paul, and that'll be an icing on Team Kane. So we'll come down to our left for a face-off.
We got some Monday Night Football music going on in
Why
here.
not? There's no
Good
Monday
time,
night.
good.
No, there's no Monday Night Football tonight.
No, there's a game.
There's a game tonight.
Yeah, it's Minnesota, the Vikings, and the Rams.
Oh, whatever. Hockey's more
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Hockey's more important.
I think it's just fitting, you know?
Schoolman.
We rarely get a Monday night game here.
Schoolman pushes it around. Team Kane will take it out. Here's Durr, probably been the most impressive skater out there today for either side. Back onto the stick of Danny Harris. Goes through Durr. Bender pushes it over to the far side. Schoolman tries to get around Matthew Cohen and can't. Kick to the stick of Tepke. Tepke down low. Tepke behind the net has got Stembridge out in front. Taken away, though, by Harris. Thrown around to the far side. It's Stellato. Stellato's got Durr breaking out. Durr was back by the blue line. Stellato across the blue line. He'll take it wide. Stellato bumps into Mason Tepke, separates him from the puck, and now there's a race for it down here. And that'll be played by Danny Harris for the Jaguars. Back to the blue line. Durr and Stellato try to skate forward with it, and they can't. Stembridge loses it, and now Durr's got it. Durr with some speed across the blue line. Durr tries to stick handle, but he's double teamed and cut off. Gets it right back, though. Kept in by Cohen at the point. Cohen finds Durr, and Stembridge does a nice job of taking the puck away, but now Loud with it. Loud back into the neutral zone. Center ice. He'll take it wide on the backhand. Loud down low, behind the net with it. Tour of the offensive zone, back to the point, Lindemann. Lindemann winds up from the point. That hit a body in front, deflected just wide of the far post. Stick handling there, back to the point. Here's a shot from the point, goes wide of the near post by Matthew Fettridge. And Team Taves not able to dig it out, and they don't get it out. Loud is there. Loud finds Plum. Plum shot, save made. Shea through. Lindemann tries to take the shot from the blue line. It's knocked down. A race for the puck here. Bender trying to get it. Lindemann does a nice job of getting back and defending that and keeping Bender from breaking in. But it's stolen here by Vanderplas. Vanderplas overskates it. And Team Kane not able to dig it out. Team Taves has it in the offensive zone. You'll just have to take our word for it.
Yeah, we have a couple of heads in the way in that corner, but not much we can do. There's a lot of fans in the stands for this one, which is great to see for these 10U players.
Matthew Fettridge tries the indirect self-pass. That was defended really nicely by Will Vanderplas. Here comes Loud, though. Loud has got Fettridge on his right. Loud the backhand through the crease. Fettridge on the near side now. Pushes it towards the goal. It's deflected out in front. Shot, score. Easton Paul, give him 2. Give Team Kane 4 unanswered goals. It's 5-4.
Yeah, they have really stormed back in this one. Down 4-1. It is now 5-4, and they have the lead. But you mentioned it. Another goal for him. That's 2 on the day. And the lone representative there for the Mustangs. And that is another great goal from him.
Easton Paul, one of 2 Peoria Junior Mustangs here this evening in this 10U game. He's got a pair of goals.
Sorry, yeah, lone representative on that team, I should specify.
Yes. Keegan Dolan is on Team Taves, as is Noah Zupanzik. He's out there right now, actually. This is Harrison Soper. Gets cut off there by a pair of Team Kane jerseys. Easton Vedito out to center ice where it's stolen by Zupanzik. Zupanzik comes back the other direction. He's got Stoch on his left. Stoch already has 2. Stoch not able to play the puck, skate to stick, and that'll let Team Kane work the puck out to center ice as we're down to 90 seconds left here in the second period. And storming back is right, Mike. Team Kane down 4-1. 4 straight goals here in the second period to take the lead. Spaniak. Battle right in front of the penalty box. 2-on-1 here Soper and Stock. Here's Stock. Stock fires the shot. The rebound right out in front. It's skated out of trouble by Busko. Stoch keeps it in though. Stoch, Zupanzik. Zupanzik, the hard backhand. The save made by Cottrell. And Elijah Cottrell hasn't seen much rubber here in this period, Mike. Most of the play's been to our right, so he's been on his toes here for those last couple of shots.
Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing. Depends on the goaltender that you have. If they're cold, that could be worrisome, but if they're willing to lay down and cover shots as per usual, then it's not as much of an issue. There was a gaping net, as we get another whistle here, there was a gaping net after that initial shot before the whistle, but there was also a lot of open ice. Nobody in the center for Team Taves to get the rebound.
Face-off taken here by Bo Stembridge. The Team Kane has it behind their own net. Back to the point. George Durr tries to stick handle through traffic, gets cut off.
He's still got it back there.
He's got it behind his net now. He gets triple teamed, and coming out with it is Stembridge. Stembridge loses it. Durr gets it back and just turns and dumps it in. Stellato behind the net. And I think we saw another issue with jerseys there as Matthew Cohen was all alone in the slot, and I don't know that Stellato saw him and didn't pass him the puck. Under 10. Cohen in the corner. Tries to find Durr. Lindemann will take the slap shot. Sticked away by Shandling as the second period comes to an end. So it was 3-1 Team Taves when we ended the first. We'll go to the third with Team Kane up 5-4. NIHL players and goalies. NIHL's best flow is back. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this annual event among among players and fans and broadcasters. I love NIHL's best flow. It's a blast. Ask your team manager how to get your team involved. One player represents their team in the contest. This year there will be a Squirt Pee Wee Bantam and College Junior Prep winner. They will win prizes for their team and for themselves. Team managers have from now until January 18th. You got 5 days to submit your entries. Prizes this season are sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, the Northern Illinois Hockey League, and Chicoche University. Be sure to give your team a chance to win NIHL's Best Flow 2025. We hope you all enjoyed your holiday break. The 2024-25 season is in the home stretch. All the teams in the league are now battling to qualify for the end of the season NIHL Blackhawks tournament. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website, the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games or other all-star games. We got the Pee Wee Premier Select going on right now behind us. Bantam Premier Select slated to start on this rink at 6:40. College Junior Prep on the South Rink 16U at 6:50. And then College Junior Prep 18U back on this rink at 8:20. Tune in on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel. If your team managers are interested in arranging a NIHL Game of the Week broadcast, ask them to contact myself, Aaron, or my partner, Eric, at streamsportsmidwest@gmail.com. Breathe. Third period underway.
Well, we're going to get a nice third period with a lot of action here in a one-goal game in which the lead has changed hands multiple times. We've got a bunch of fans in the stands. I smell the popcorn, the nachos, and the pizza. And it's a great atmosphere right here.
And we got two new goalies in the game. That was Jaden Schneidwind, who just made that glove save to our right, and then down to our left. It'll be Cam Miller representing the Joliet Jaguars. Here's Team Kane, or Team Caves, excuse me, is Billy Bender. Gave worse than he took there, and we got a tie game. High slot, goal buried, Harrison Soper, 5-5.
Well, it's fitting that you just did that ad read about the best flow, because that celebration was a little bit of a flow celebration as he ran his hand over his helmet. I can't tell if he's got any flow underneath there for sure.
That's something I've looked for. I can't see much lettuce sticking out of the helmets from these kids.
It's tough, but that was a beautiful play below the goal line in front of the net. Not much the goaltender could do on that point-blank opportunity. We saw one on the same side of the ice there, which meant it was the other team, that was Team Kane, that did that last period. So be on the lookout for some of those tough plays from Gretzky's office to the slot.
Falling down is Easton Paul. That gives Team Taves a chance to possess. Skating out with it here is Logan Burleson. Burleson has it sticked away. We're going to have a penalty called on Team Kane. Another power play. Got 2 referees getting involved here in this 10U game. Who's going to the box? It looks like Danny Harris.
But I couldn't see what the penalty was there. I know we caught it on the video here, but I'm not sure if that was more of a collision or a trip.
See if they actually call it.
I don't know. That box is staying empty for now, so we may just have a face-off.
Yeah,
both coaches are getting explanations from the officials right now.
I can't even tell how many skaters are out there for each team right now because of the difference. Because we've got 2 yellow jerseys.
Just remember, yellow is as close to white as you can get. It's just stained a little.
Well, there are 3 jerseys out there that aren't white that are on the home team right now.
We have a light blue, and then we have a light blue taking the draw for the other side.
There are only 2 of the 10 jerseys out there right now are actually white. One of them has the puck right here. Danny Harris behind the net tries the wraparound, gets cut off. Here's Cohen with the puck. Cohen down into the corner, stick handling, tries to backhand it around, looking for Paul Easton. Paul, the shot deflects in. Cohen tries to get the rebound, not able to.
We've got light blue on light blue action. I do see that the hues are a little bit different.
They are. When they get next to each other, they're a tiny bit different.
And at least there was no confusion there.
Puck is stolen away here by Dolan. Dolan takes it wide, gets his stick lifted by Fettridge as he goes for the shot. Bit of a miss hit on that shot there by Schoolman. That allows Team Kane to take possession here momentarily in a 5-5 game. And I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but if we go to overtime, we will play 6-on-6 with no goalies.
That will be an
it's
interesting watch,
it's
and
fun.
Not sudden death, Aaron.
Not sudden death, yes, not sudden death. I think we saw 2 overtime games on this North Rink last season, and it was a blast. So I kind of hope it stays tied. Battle right in front of us, an actual puck battle. I don't see many puck battles in all-star games. Cohen tries to skate through the defense, gets bumped there by Dolan. Now it's played by Zapanzik.
Both teams struggling to get this out of the neutral zone here, and struggling to possess as well. As you mentioned, the puck battles. You don't often see that in all-star games. It's the top skill. Everybody's trying to just walk through each other, but we've seen a lot of battles for possession.
Dima tries to take a bad angle shot, doesn't make it in, and Team Kane out with it now. Plum goes to Stellato. Good poke check there by, I think that's Mason Tepke, 79. He's got his jersey tucked, so I can't tell. Yeah, that is 79 Tepke. He's got the puck now. Tepke out into center ice looking for Soper, not able to connect. Stolen away here by Plum. Plum maybe has Garcia caught. He does. Plum on the backhand, the forehand, the save. The puck is behind the goaltender, Cam Miller, and into the back of the net. So Jordan Plum on the breakaway. Mike got just enough of it to get it through Cam Miller, and it trickles into the back of the net and gives Team Kane a 6-5 lead.
That one was a pop-up after the initial save, and I think the goaltender thought that he had it, so was just kind of sitting there. Unfortunately, puck came up and back down and into the net.
Back and forth we go. Team Kane scored the first goal. Team Taves then scored the next 3. Team Kane then scored the next 4. And now we've rotated goals at 6-5. Team Kane, 9.5 minutes left. Stolen away. Here's Harrison Soper now. Soper takes the shot, knocked down by Plum. Spaniak throws it over to the near side, and Vanderplas will have to come back and play at will as a goal. Scored a goal in that first period. Passing it up ahead to Stotch. Stotch already has a couple. Stotch across the blue line. Tries to cut through traffic, he can't, but over there to play it is Soper. Soper finds Stotch in the corner, where it's taken by Lindemann. Taken right back, though, by Team Taves. Vanderplas puts it towards the net. Puck just sitting there. Ooh, backhand by Soper. Got a lot on that one. Put it high and wide of the post. Soper has it again. The shot deflected off the shin pads of Busco into the corner. Cross ice pass through the paint. And Keaton Spaniak out to center ice. Here's Busco now. Busco skating to his left, taken away by Vanderplas. Vanderplas knocked down from behind. Easton Paul gets knocked down there by Logan Burleson.
That's a big body from Logan Burleson. It's not, you know, a penalty or anything in that matter, but, you know, sometimes you walk right into the wall.
Soper trying to break out here. Soper has the puck. Soper with the shot, the deflection. And the deflection, I think, caused it to go wide as Schneidwind threw the glove at it. Puck is fired out of trouble by Cooper Andrews. Vanderplas will play it with Paul hounding him. Easton Paul with a couple of goals here this afternoon. This is Camden Vallow now. Vallow across the blue line. Vallow cuts it wide, takes the shot through traffic that hit Vedito and didn't make it in on Schneidwind. Nice feed up ahead off the stick of Preston Busco, and it's taken over by Tepke. Taken right back, though, by Team Kane. The shot in, and an awkward save made by Cam Miller, but a save nonetheless. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in period 3. 6-5. Team Kane with the lead.
Cam Miller has seen already a couple shots in this third period. As you said, 7:13 to go, and he's going to have to see a couple more in this offensive zone, but now they're out.
His team's giving him a one. His team's down by 1. And just confirmed, if it does end tied, we are doing an overtime 6-on-6, no goalies, and it's not sudden death. In the corner with it, here's Schoolman. He loses the puck. Danny Harris slings it around the near side. Battle in that near corner. Team Kane rather. Cohen threw me with the yellow jersey. Backhand pass up to Cooper Andrews. Andrews cuts it back in. Andrews across the grain. Andrews the shot, the score!
Wow.
Cooper Andrews eludes a couple of Team Taves skaters, skates to his right, shoots it back to the left, and Team Kane gets the extra point. They're up 7-5.
That was a nice pull-up move on some of the defensemen there, able to sidestep them and puck protect, and then what's the old moniker? Skate right, shoot left. He did just that, and he extends the lead for the home side.
This feels like an all-star game, right? 7-5?
Yeah, definitely the style of NHL All-Star games before they went to the 3v3 tournament system.
Garcia Ruiz.
Goals galore.
Goals galore is right. We got 12 of them. Here comes Durr looking for more. Durr just stops on a dime, throws it across ice, but it's stolen there. And Team Taves comes out with it, down by 2. A lot of speed here as Burleson. The shot goes wide. Into the near corner. Over there played by Dolan. Dolan battling with Matthew Fettridge. Fettridge wins the puck. And then Team Taves able to take it right back. Bender. The slap shot doesn't get much on it. And Durr will play it in the far corner with under 6 left. Kept in there by Rocco Dima. Dima has pocket picked by Durr. Gets it right back though. Gets knocked down, and Dolan with it. Keegan Dolan puts it towards the nets, and waiting on the doorstep was Billy Bender. Nice glove work there by Schneidwind.
Yeah, I think that actually maybe rode either the defenseman's stick or the goaltender's stick, but nonetheless right where he wanted it as it rides up into the glove, and he had that door closed the whole way. Gets a couple of pats from his teammates, who may be his enemies in the next couple of weeks as we go back to the regular season schedule. But for tonight's a mix of jerseys and a mix of talents.
Don't forget, Team Taves was up 4-1 in the second period. This is a 6-1 stretch for Team Kane here.
They still have some life here. I've seen a little bit of back and forth from both sides. We've seen some neutral zone battles, so it's not like anybody has, you know, given up in this all-star game quite yet. But
So 5 minutes left. Team Taves down by 2. This comes out to center ice, played there by Kepke. Kepke skates into the offensive zone with it. Nice move by Kepke. continues to just move forward. Tries to go through Jordan Plum, but Plum was occupying that space already. Vedito over into the corner. Spaniak now, he whiffs on the clearing attempt. Nice move there by Soper. He loses the puck. Knocked down, no call. Team Kane comes out with it. Pass up ahead to Busko. Busko's got Paul on his right. Busko's backhand goes wide.
A couple of parents were asking for a trip call there.
Not going to happen.
Looked as though the momentum of the skater just took him into the defender's stick. So
Stock's shot
I believe
is
that's an issue.
deflected over the net by Easton Vedito. Team Taves centering feed there. The one-hand jam by Stock, not able to get it to go.
I think that rebound hit the side of the cage.
It certainly looked like it. On it here is Zipanzik. Zipanzik puts the backhand in on goal, and the save is made by Schneidwin.
We've seen a comfortable glove from Schneidwin. He's also being able to close in on those posts, and a lot of these angles, a lot of these shots have been coming from outside angles, so it's been a fairly easy job for him. I don't want to take anything away from his performance tonight, but his defense in front of him keeping things to the outside very nicely.
Yeah, hold that post and then make the glove save if you can. If not, it's probably going to go wide anyway. Fetridge tries to clear it out and can't. Here's Rocco Dima. Dima with the bad angle shot. That hits the side of the net. Chipped into the near corner. Team Kane plays it up, but not out. Collision right at the blue line. And now Fetridge has his pocket picked, and Vallow will take it for Team Taves. Now Danny Harris the other direction for Team Kane. Here comes Andrews again. Cohen has got Andrews on his right. Tries the backhand, falling down as he makes the pass. In the corner, Alex Schoolman knocks it forward for Bo Stembridge, who had one of the best shifts of the game right off the bat in that second period. Hit a post and then scored a goal at the end. Cohen the other direction now, 1-on-4. His teammates coming up behind him.
Nice move to puck protect.
Andrew's shot deflected wide into the corner. Centering feed sticked away by Cam Miller. Vallow tries to stick handle out of traffic, and he does. Vallow has got Schoolman with him and Stembridge behind him. Vallow stops. Cuts back, puts the shot towards the goal wide of the net. Down to 2:14. Now things starting to get a little tight for Team Taves. They need a goal here quickly. They're down 2.
Battle forward in the corner. I believe that was 2 aside, maybe 5 skaters, but we have a lot of fans down there.
Yes.
So it's a little tough to tell what is on the ice.
Here's Durr, and there's a crossbar. We've had 4 posts and a crossbar now. And that was... That had some mustard on it there from George Durr from a bad angle.
That shot back out like a ping
pong ball.
Ping pong ball,
That's the word you're looking for.
Yeah, I was also thinking pinball, but...
That'll work too. Durr continues to stick handle in a phone booth, 90 seconds left. Flips it up over the net into the corner. And that's cleared out. Fetridge will take it there. He's got to wait, and he does manage to get in. No, he doesn't. He did manage to get in across, get in off onsides rather.
I want to commend both teams here. We really haven't, I don't think we've seen an offsides call once tonight.
No, it's been a pretty clean game considering you got a bunch of kids who haven't played together before.
Yeah, despite them being all-stars, like you said, there might be a little bit of lack of chemistry. And you never know if a guy's going to make an extra move at the blue line, and next thing you know, you put your team off sides, but no, none of that tonight.
Out with it here is Tepke. Tepke trying to skate through traffic. He gets cut off.
Oh, we got another call coming up here. Looks like a little bit too rough along the boards as that shot just goes wide.
Yeah, Lindemann went into Stock hard up along the boards here in front of us. So with 41 seconds left, Team Taves will go on their 3rd power play, and they need one quickly.
Yeah.
Got to get one quickly.
If you can score one here, you also have the goaltender pulled, so this is going to be a 6-on-4. If you can get one here quickly on the power play, then you're still going to possibly have a 6-on-5 with the goaltender still pulled in order to try to tie things up. But that's a good move by the coaching staff to call a timeout, draw up a play here. You don't have a whole lot of time despite the man advantage.
Team Taves trying to draw something up, try to draw up that 2-goal and 40-second plan, right?
Yeah, and over on the other side for Team Kane, we see on the ice has been that line you've seen all night tonight. That has, I believe, Durr is standing over to the side there, Votto's there. Paul has a few goals tonight.
Paul's got a couple. Durr's probably been the best skater out there all evening.
Fettridge has been a big body for them.
Yep.
So they're drawing up a plan as well. That's the thing about timeouts. You call one, you get a chance to draw stuff up. The other team gets just the same opportunity, and this is a crucial situation for them too. A man down and trying to hold on to a lead with just seconds to go.
And I want to call out Jaden Schneidwind. He's looked solid here in the third period.
Yes.
He gave up 1 goal, but his team was able to get a couple. And no, he didn't give up a goal. He hasn't given up a goal in this period. And
oh yes, yeah, that's true.
And you know, he's held that lead for his team, and his offense got him a couple here in the third period, and it's 40 seconds away from the W.
They're ready to go. So is Team Taves now as they skate out there with a plan. We'll have the face-off to the right of Schneidwind.
They got it figured out. I think the refs, you know, they're dealing with the same thing we are with numbers and teams and color of jerseys and things like that. So we got 6 dark jerseys out there. Face-off is 1. Here's a shot, and there's a save by Schneidwind right on the doorstep.
We had an early whistle.
Yep, the refs are blowing it off.
That puck was still loose. I don't mean to call out the referees on that one.
That's okay.
But that one I could still see along the pads, but you know those pads are black and yellow, a little bit tough to see if anything's loose. And it was on our side, Aaron. The official dropping the puck, who's in the zone, was on the far side, blew that whistle. Otherwise, that would have been the goal.
That would have been 3 for Alex Stock. He's got 2.
Face-off plan just doesn't work on that one, but they still have it low here.
Yep, they have it below the red line, but it trickles out to center ice, and now it's going to be tough for him. Burleson goes D to D, finds Tepke. Tepke stick handles into the offensive zone. Tepke on the backhand overskates the puck, loses it to Easton Paul. Paul cuts back across the grain, puts it towards the net, and it's going to be an icing.
6.9 seconds to go here, so not a whole lot of time in order to even score 1 here.
Yeah, this is going to be a Team Kane victory here in Game 1, this 10U matchup. When they're done here, they'll scrape the ice, and we'll get right back at it with the 14U. Mike will have to call for that one. I'll jump on camera for him for that game, and we'll do the 14Us.
If you have a 12U, you're watching our other stream on the far side, Ethan and Eric.
E-squared over there, yeah. That's still playing. I see them over there. They're still playing. So they started a couple minutes after us.
They'll be staggered with, what is that, the 16U games as well?
Yes, yeah.
We're counting jerseys here.
Team Taves had 7 skaters on the ice.
You know, I would say this would be the best time to try to pull
cheat?
that. Yeah. Not half bad. Here we go.
Vallow backhands it in, the shot just wide as the horn sounds. Well, Mike, if games 2 and 3 are anything like game 1, we're in for a treat here tonight at the Glacier Ice Arena. That was a fun one. Team Kane 7, Team Taves 5. We get the end of the game handshake. We'll get the best tradition in sports, right? The post-game handshake line. And that will do it here for game 1. A lot of action, a lot of fun. Team Kane 7, Team Taves 5. Stick around for the 14U coming up here in about 20 minutes. Thanks for watching.
Back up, boys. You got 3 goalies to squeeze in there.